Years ago, I went to a breakfast meeting with all of the natural healers, and it's, I don't like getting up real early in the morning, and the breakfast was somewhat good. There was tofu and stuff, so I'm not overly excited about that. And then you get in there, we're trying to sell their stuff to you, and you're trying to sell your stuff to them. But there was a lecturer one morning, and he got up and he said, there's not enough people on the planet. Now, we're in Santa Cruz, California, where everybody believes that they were there first and nobody else should come there, that they should enjoy this, but nobody else should come there. And at that point, we had 5 kids. 5. And so when he said there's not enough people on the planet, I really got curious, because either I'm a nitwit, which is a huge possibility, or I know that that's true somewhere, that there are not enough people on the planet. And what he was saying was that he had this altered state experience. He was in the hospital, he had brain cancer, he died of brain cancer. Legally, they left him. He came back out of this coma type thing, and he didn't have any brain tumor. He actually got up and walked out of the hospital. Now that was a story, I don't know whether it was true or not, but it is the story that he told. But he said when he was out, when he died, he traveled, and he went through different time dimensions, and he said he saw the future, and he said what on the outside of the planet are the intelligence units, right? Us. And he said there are not enough of these new noeticus creatures, as Suzanne says, that are going to change how the planet is being done. And he said there is a whole evolutionary awareness thing that's coming out, and how these kids think and how they live their lives is going to alter how the planet is done. And I believe that's true too. When I look at my kids, they know things that I don't know. I was walking with my 3-year-old one time, and she said, Dad, what if there's no such thing as heaven and hell? 3 years old, okay? She says, what if we just keep coming back around and around again? Oh, wow. I don't ever think I thought of that when I was 3 years old. When my oldest daughter was 6, so this is a few years ago, my wife and I were having a discussion. We were arguing over something, and I could hear her after we split up. I go to the bathroom and sit on the toilet and pretend I'm reading, and sometimes I do read. It's actually my library. And she came in and she sat down on the step, and she said, what are you doing? I said, reading. She said, no, earlier. She said, what are you guys arguing about? I said, the use, just a difference of opinion and stuff. And she said, well, why do you do it? And I said, she said, you're angry, Mom's angry. And I said, what? She said, if you look where it all gets down to the bottom of it, it's all about God, and this arguing is senseless. And she said, you're angry, Mom's angry. And I said, look at me right now. And she looked at me and said, you're not angry. And he said, how can I be angry when a really tiny little unit tells me an essential truth? She said, I don't know. I said, your job's done. She said, okay. And she walked away. Have fun.